Yeah. Spirit be like, you too quiet. You got more to say. Spirit, give gratitude to the ancestors, known and unknown, most high creator. I say gratitude. Namaste. All that. But for real though, let me get to it. Man. Speak about that. Okay. I feel like this topic is so vital for a lot, man. It's like just as much as we are in a beautiful state, we're also it's like in a dark place, but really so much of in a light. It's like going through a freaking portal. But it's like endings and new beginnings at the same moment. You are enough. You have always been enough. You will always be enough. Since your crowning, since you were birthed here, you, yes, you, have always been enough. Enough to be here, enough to live this lifetime, enough to fulfill your purpose. And it's not going to always be basketball or football. Not to discredit that, but the world is changing. The world is calling people that are creative, writers, artists, musicians, sisters and brothers that will, that want to go into more what your soul or higher self is calling you to do in alignment. Some of our past, what we've experienced, led us to these moments to do those things. Oh, okay. Speak on that. A lot of our women don't really talk about this. This is a message to the men. A lot of women have been sexually abused, either by a relative, maybe your dad or something, or someone, boyfriend or something. Well, I'm here to let the men know. Step back, give her a moment, and actually, have you ever questioned why? And I feel like this is why some women probably are led to doing prostitution. Some maybe stripping. Some actually having a lot of kids or multiple fathers of their kids. And in this process, it's some type of seeking or some type of validation or some type of acceptance or connection that is wanting to be made here, which has to do with some type of masculine figure or some type of father in a way, which in essence is a part of neglecting their divine feminine, which is their darkness of who they are. So men, when I'm expressing and saying this, is that some of our women have experienced things that they feel you cannot. It's not that you don't understand or understand or comprehend them. It's more in a sense of do you know how it is to for something to be it seems like something is stripped or taken away from you or oneself that cannot really be replaced with sex or something intimate. And this has to do with, it's not so much of you, it's so much of the worthiness, like them feeling worthy again, when it could have seemed that this spirit or this battle or this demon that they're facing, or however many years up to this moment, it's like an internal battle that they feel they may have to conquer on with themselves, or they may feel like they cannot conquer with you, because in a way, if they haven't conquered it themselves, or forgiven themselves, or forgiven that person or persons, then it's like giving something, pouring to it, giving something of value, but really there is no value there. Or it's like giving something really not it's like offering themselves to us, but in a way it's like, I don't want to do it, but I'm doing it because I want you to love me, or I want you to accept me, or I don't want you to abandon me, or to ever let me go. And I feel like the disconnect is there of the divine feminine mother aspect of themselves, wanting that balance or wholeness with the masculine energy, which is like the father aspect of a man, or that figure or something. Man, it's more into depth, but it's like, what I'm saying is like, really sit with a lot of your women or wives or sisters, or sisters too. Your sisters could have probably went through some things. A lot of us don't really know that. I've had experience where it was shared with me from sisters. I like to say sisters as in spirit, but shared with me from people that have experienced this. Some people don't feel an urge in certain moments to actually express it, unless they're actually really secure within themselves, or really have a trust there, or some type of really, a bridge to where they actually feel free or open to express it with you. And that, I feel like that works both for men too. But this will bring a lot of healing to people if they really sit with that, because I feel for some, not all, a lot, receive what resonates. It's not, I do feel like a lot of mothers and fathers haven't talked about this. A lot of women and men in relationships haven't really expressed this into why I could say like overly sexualized, or overusing of a divine feminine, or overusing their energy to really keep a person there, or even using it as a trap in a way. Even with kids, like some of us, a lot of those relationships can lead to babies being born from a place of either instability, unfulfillment, from a place of pain, a dark place. And then these babies come here through, which a lot of people don't talk about this, when a woman gives birth on her back, which is not natural. Yes, ladies, I'm gonna say it's not natural, because it's going against the force, which naturally things come down like water, and yes, just from experience, and I ain't talking about me having a baby, but it's like, this goes more to depth of like how women have been programming to think that they're supposed to have a baby like that. And it's not to say all babies come here how they're supposed to come here. I'm not going to question it. I experience what my partner had to go through in hospitals, and it's not okay for any woman. I'm going to say that too, because that can be another video. It's not okay for what a lot of women go through in these hospitals. The pressure, the not allowing them to just rest, the forcing them a couple of days, to get up on their feet, to really go out here and just think that they're just supposed to jump back into work. Man, let me tell you, there's so much healing. This is why a lot of us are having these activations to where people have been abused or something, Now they're experiencing their darkness to help heal those that have been verbally, physically abused, and those that have like those are becoming doulas, or those are becoming midwives, because they're from their experience, or what spirit is nudging them to do, to bring forth a world, create something around the well-being of who we are internally, the essence of who we are, from a place of love and nurturing ourselves. Like when women give birth and all this stuff, it should be important for them to nurture themselves to get to that place, rather than rushing their body and to recover when spiritually they haven't recovered. Same with men. From experience, men also go through things mentally and physically when it just seems like, oh, we're just supposed to have money and to provide for the family. No, there's much more to offer men and women through these processes when their birth is happening, such as emotional stability, emotional support for the Trinity, the Mother, Father, and Son. But that's another video. But again, this goes back to like a lot of us are being pushed and nudged to dive deep to help bring forth healing and to focus on the well-being, the nurturing, and creativity, which has to do with the divine feminine aspect and the matriarchal, diving deep into the darkness. So yeah, I had to get that out. Peace and love, blessings. Peace, like, share, subscribe. Upward to love. Gratitude, donations. Nah, I gotta keep it 100, man. But nah, for real though, I trust that this will resonate with people. And oh yeah, solution therapy here. You know, solution. But for real though, y'all, man, these beautiful moments, you know, keep it on. Keep on moving, don't stop, no. Keep on moving, don't. But for real though, a lot of us, like I said, these moments, people are really being faced with a lot of things that we assume that we could brush up under the rug. But some of us are going to be nudged during this new moon to being called into your purpose, and not to question it. It's just going to be like, boom, let's go. So yeah, really sit down with yourself, write. Spirit said write, create, paint, journal, set intentions. So yeah. All right. Peace.